I know we both want to do the right thing, but the needle in our compass is trembling. Trapped in the flames as our house burns down, left for dead cause we can't find common ground. We can't find common ground, so we agree to burn it down. We can't let it burn down, so we need to find common ground. It's so hard to find the truth when the other side wants to bury you, to bury you. And it's so hard to find the way when the other side wants to play it like a game. It's all about who's wrong and who's right. Don't wanna learn, we just wanna fight. If different thinkers are enemies, just think of what we could be. If our thoughts were in harmony. I know we both want to do the right thing, but the needle in our compass is trembling. Trapped in the flames as our house burns down, left for dead cause we can't find common ground. We can't find common ground, so we agree to burn it down. We can't let it burn down, so we need to find common ground. We're stuck in a maze of detection, living that place back to what we collide. Build this wall. It's sad that is wrong and who's right. Don't wanna let, we just wanna fight. We've been blurring the line between dreams and reality. Only the truth can set us free. I know we both want to do the right thing, but the needle in our compass is trembling. Trapped in the flames as our house burns down, left for dead cause we can't find common ground. Your heart's in the same place, but your mind is a million miles away. And it's forcing us to separate. Your heart's in the same place, but your mind is a million miles away. And it's forcing us to separate. But your mind is a million miles away.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful evening this evening. Let me turn down the music a little bit and make it so you can see me. Hi, how are we doing this evening? We're gonna be jumping right into things pretty much because I have to run about 10:30 for something. So we're gonna kill the music.
I could set an alarm.
Hello,
from,
gentlemen.
Hi,
Hello.
Oddy.
Hello.
How are we today?
Doing good.
Hope
I'm
that bird
alive.
came through.
I know, Lantas. we talked about it at the start of stream. I completely understand.
Today was the day.
Yeah.
So, as a reminder of where we left off, you guys had jumped into the system where the station owned by Gardula that they have lost contact with is. You found a field of ships that had no power and had left their airlocks open as they had detached from the station. And HK and Grawl were disembarking to jump on board one of the other ships. So.
Alright. I also remember that I forgot to roll a dice for that upgrade to HK last session. Supposed to make a DC 20 mechanics check on that.
Being
So
that
you want me to-
it's been 2 weeks and we're already kind of pushing forward and our time is going to be a little tight tonight, I will let it slide for this one. Just for this one, though. Is that alright with the rest of you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's bring out our ship.
Ah,
Right.
sorry.
Yo,
a big
it's another
screen
white
appeared.
tea.
To be fair, I did not create this myself. I found this online. The motif just so happens to be an aesthetic I agree with.
Love the fucking rat, like the fucking dead rat over here.
Yeah, I-
as their symbol.
I didn't pick it. Actually, you guys would be coming in over here.
Ah.
Because that's the boarding ramp, and the boarding ramp would not have been lowered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I need to pull up my character sheet.
that's understandable.
I have pulled up my character sheet.
So, as you guys come aboard the ship, it is dark. And not just like, oh, it's kind of hard to see. It is as black as the void. You guys are used to quiet, but there's always, on a ship, there's always some level of background hum. This ship is so quiet, you can hear your ship.
Huh.
You know what's funny? I technically have ambiance for this because I'm standing next to in Factorio. I'm standing next to a laboratory that's working. So there's the ambiance of that.
And kind of half hooked around the doorway is the body of a Twi'lek.
Holy shit, 3D model.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh,
There appears to be a dead body here. I'll take a step up and look down at it. Oh,
and trip on it.
trip out. Fuck.
So as you touch it, it is frozen solid. Whatever fluids in the body are completely frozen. And you can say with a fair amount of certainty, he was in the ship when it decompressed. He's kind of half hanging through the doorway as if he was clinging to the doorway for dear life.
Oh, the classic stereotypical explosive decompression shit.
Yeah. You can see HK. How familiar are you with? How familiar are you guys with how biological react to decompression in space?
I've got a bit of hands-on knowledge.
Okay.
Hands-on knowledge. Oh no.
Hold on.
So if you have hands-on knowledge, you look him over and fairly quickly know that he suffocated quite quickly. You
This
see,
man is in fact dead.
Yeah, I can see that.
By the way, is the comm lines open to me? I'm assuming so, right?
your direct comm lines are the comm lines for the ship itself are non-functional, so it's short-range comms. So they are getting your communication signals, although occasionally they will run into spots where the ship's hull will be too thick for the signal to come through.
Okay.
Hey, does he have
Should've
anything in his
got-
pockets?
Are you rummaging his pockets, Grawl?
I will absolutely do that.
You find 5 credits, a vibro knife, and some sort of data crystal.
Okay. Huh.
I'm gonna step past him, and I'm gonna activate my multispectral searchlight, and I'm gonna put it in infrared mode.
There is no heat sources whatsoever.
Oh. Well, that's thermals. I'm putting it in infrared. Like night vision, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's visible, thermal, and... visible, infrared, or ultraviolet. Oh, no, I guess infrared would be thermal, huh?
Yeah.
Then what the hell is ultraviolet?
Ultraviolet is ultraviolet.
Gee, thanks, Lantas. Very helpful.
I mean, the ultraviolet is like, okay, it comes off of the sun. It's what gives you a sunburn.
Okay, how do I...
It's like a black light.
Oh.
Black lights are ultraviolet lights. They're not perfect to ultraviolet lights, which is why they work the
So
way they do.
any night vision systems you have would
Infrared, probably.
would likely be infrared, which means you would have just as much of an issue because the ship, you don't know how long exactly it's been floating, but it's been long enough. It is quite literally icy to the touch.
It's heat leached, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically the same temperature as space itself, so it's pretty cold.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
below freezing. It's not as cold as you would think. It's not like it's absolute zero or something. Space is decently hot, but it's still pretty cool.
Alright. I guess I'll switch it to visible light then.
I'm gonna go into this room.
So you're turning on some sort of light source, you're saying, or
Yeah, I'm turning on the visible function. It's basically just a tiny spotlight.
okay. Okay, so Grawl, you go in there. It seems to be some sort of like common room space. There's a couple of bunks. It's probably like a shared bedroom of a couple crew members or something like that.
Guess nothing out of the ordinary.
No.
You know what? I have one thing I want to point out about this ship's layout, as whoever drew this did. Only bathroom in the ship. Also, no shower.
I see.
So,
That's terrible.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I mean,
Just like,
presumably there's like a shower here or something. There wouldn't be that much empty space.
Yeah.
I mean, there's for some reason a giant fucking ass drain right there, but
It might just
Maybe
be
it's
it
one
might
of the-
just be an open floor plan room with a shower hanging in the middle, and it the floor, it drains whatever
Okay.
shower, or it could be using some sort of like ultrasonic shower or something like that.
yeah.
Get out of here. What is this, Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Get out of
Hey.
here. This is Star Wars.
If I recall correctly, the Swiss actually debuted a
The
mechanism
Swiss.
to do ultrasonic cleaning of your hands. And they say within the next 5 years they could probably have a system in place to do full human bodies safely. So a sonic shower is not as far-fetched as you might think. So, Grawl, is there anything else you're doing in that room?
Yeah, probably like. Is this terminal?
Yes.
Yeah, well, no power cell. That was working. Probably check under the beds and the sofa.
I'm
in
assuming
between
you
the
have like a
cushions.
flashlight or something.
Let's see.
It is. It is.
Don't have a flashlight. I
pitch
do have a
black.
glow rod.
Same sort of thing.
So
Yeah. What are you looking for in particular?
anything that might have been left by the crew, credits, weapons, etc.
You find a blaster pistol. However, it is missing its power pack. You find 3 credits scattered about here and there. And
Let him find a sandwich.
in this bed, you find yet another one of those data crystal things. HK, where are you going?
I think I'm gonna step into the common room here.
Okay.
Fucking hitboxes on these corpses.
Yeah, I if it were something I could control, I would. It's exactly how it appears. There's a couple people that were very clearly in there, and chairs and such are kind of tossed about. It's you're fairly certain that the gravity of your ship is the only thing keeping you from not having any sort of gravitational environment.
I have magnetic shoes.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
that's why you're
technically
not-
fine.
Does Grawl, does your spacesuit have magna boots?
Let me see. What's up, space?
I don't know.
No, I think it's just a sealed life support.
Okay, so you are getting just the touches of the gravity field from your ship. As you cross into this area, you're starting to feel like every step you take, if you push up too much, you feel like you're going to start floating away.
Ah,
Does it look like these two bodies were like unprepared for how they died?
Yes.
Like they were just hanging out?
Yeah, they are in just... one of them is in what appears to be some sort of like silk pajamas.
Oh.
And the other one is in just a basic uniform, but you can see like the front of the uniform is kind of half open, like he was off duty, relaxing. Based on the looks on their faces and how they're positioned in that, there was no warning.
It appears that whatever did this quickly.
you don't say. I mean, we here for anything in particular, or are we just looting these guys?
I think we came over. We came over to get recording data, I think. Right?
You guys wanted to know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to know what happened. That's why you guys went over there.
I mean, if I keep going further, I'm gonna start floating. So, either I'm gonna have to hold on to you, or I'm gonna have to stay here.
Can I just grab him?
Unless he fights you.
Like I grab your backpack or something and just hold you.
The
Hoist
back
you
of
up.
my spacesuit.
The back of your spacesuit.
You're basically just holding him by the scruff of what is effectively the scruff of his neck.
Yeah,
Essentially,
pretty
yes.
much.
Perfect.
Okay, so where are you going next?
Where to, HK?
I believe we should check the bridge. They might have more data. Is there any, like, trouble getting to the bridge?
Um, the doors here are just slightly open, enough that it would release the oxygen, but not enough that if there was somebody, not enough for somebody to actually go through it. But HK takes his arm and just kind of pushes the door. The mechanism is not holding any pressure or anything, so he can push it open with a fair bit of ease. Same, both these doors are the same thing. This door is thrown wide open, and you can see this body is actually, like, draped across the console.
I believe that this is the captain.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna go up to him and loot his pockets.
His pockets are empty.
Really? He does not appear to have anything with him.
Huh. That's weird. The other guy had this data crystal, and it looked like their room had one too. So we might want to start searching these rooms to see if we can find more.
That is a good idea. Guess we'll just start searching for more data crystals.
Okay. So all
no
told
gravity,
on the
right?
ship. Say that again.
There's no gravity, so could also just be floating.
as you get into this area, basically, if you draw a line from this point of the ship across, anything past this point, there is no gravity for you guys. So,
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so, I mean, it's possible that it's just floating around. Is there just anything floating?
I mean, all the furniture is kind of floating in the air. As you search around the ship, in total you find 35 more credits, a selection of non-functional or damaged weapons, some blaster pistols, a couple blaster rifles, several vibro swords.
Thick. I think I might take one of those for myself.
In the galley, you find the rations have been absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, space will tend to do that.
It doesn't appear to be from decompression.
Let's see.
Really?
So we
So the
Okay,
galley and the food storage is in here. Or no, I'm sorry.
Looks like big. Oh no, that isn't a galley.
Yeah, that looks like a reactor. I'm just gonna say the
Here?
food is stored here. Well, yeah, no, actually, the food is stored in this one.
All right.
But yeah, as you look at it, it literally looks like something went through and just quite literally imagine taking a laser and using a laser to heat something into charcoal.
Huh.
So it's been carbonite.
Yeah.
how many credits did we find again?
35.
35 additional to what you'd already found.
And then some blaster pistols, blaster rifles, and vibro swords.
Yeah, and I'll get you a list in total of what you found and their functions. Because, like I said,
All right.
varying levels of function.
Okay.
Fascinating.
And then all the food here was destroyed by some sort of laser dot.
It looks like it got
Depression?
heated up to the point that it got carbonized.
Mm. Sorry, I've been trying to write stuff down.
Yep. You're good.
question related to the next step. Do either of you have any sort of cutting implement?
Yes.
I think I have a vibro knife on me.
I have an entire.
I do not have a vibro knife on me.
I have an entire tool belt.
Does it have
fusion
like a
cutter.
okay, fusion cutter? That'll work. So as you try to enter this room where the reactor is, the door is not only closed, but you can see a spot where it was spot welded shut.
Oh God. Oh no, I think I know what happened
Oh.
here, at least a little bit. Crow, do you think that you can open this door?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me check something.
You
I
use
also
your fusion
have-
cutter.
I also have a radiation detector, just so we know.
Nope.
Okay. Just gotta make sure of that.
And we're gonna open this up and find a dead guy in there, aren't we?
Nope.
No.
I have a different idea. You're gonna open that up and find like an R2 unit or something in there.
See, I'm thinking that whatever did this welded somebody inside of there.
Maybe, but I think whoever did this welded themselves in there.
Why would they weld themselves in here? Whatever. We'll find out in about 30 seconds.
If they knew the ship was decompressing. But are you?
Yeah,
are
but
you
I don't
gonna
think
look,
they'd have had
Are
time
you
to
looking
weld
closely
themselves
at that weld, or are you just gonna cut it?
in. I'll look closely at the weld.
Okay. How much do you know about welding? You don't have any ability in mechanics, right?
Actually, I do.
Do you? Okay. Roll me a mechanics check.
Yeah, I have points in mechanics because I'm able to heal myself with like a DC 15 mechanics check or something like that.
Oh,
Well-
no!
11 in total.
You know it's a weld, but beyond that, it just looks like a weld.
First nat 1 of the day, boys.
Let's see.
Let's go!
Try
No,
to
let's
think.
not go.
Would I care? I'd be interested in why it was welded. Sure, I'll take a look at it.
Okay. Roll me a mechanics check.
That's not much better.
What did you roll a 2?
Yes.
Well,
I
now.
Let's see. So, 14 for me.
What's your actual mechanics skill?
A plus 12.
Okay.
I think we could just feasibly take 10. Or, well, we've already rolled. We
I'm
could've
gonna
took
say
10.
between the two of you, as you start looking it over more, I'll give it to you. Grawl, you come to realize as you're looking at this weld, this weld came from the outside of the door.
Huh.
So, if there's anything in there, something wanted it to stay in there.
HK, that's a funny thing, huh? Looks like it was, welded from the outside. But you'd think everyone would be, dead. And not able to do
Indeed.
that.
I wonder what could be in there to warrant being welded shut.
I don't know, you want me to cut
prep
it
your
open?
weapon?
Yes, I'm going to step back and prep my weapon.
Okay.
Wait, but if you step back,
Oh,
and
right,
you're
I'm,
holding me,
I'm holding you in one hand and I hold up my gun in the other.
Which gun are you carrying right now?
I left my slug thrower on the ship, so it's either my DLT-20 or my ion carbine. I think I'll hold up my DLT-20 because that one's more reliable.
Okay. So,
Alright,
I'll let you take 10 on this. So after a moment, you hear the thump of the door of you having finished cutting through the weld. And nothing happens. Because there's no power, so the door can't open on its own.
Hey, HK, I cut it open, but
Alright, I'll holster my weapon and I'll let go of Groll, just like leave him floating or something, and I'll force open the door.
I'll get my blaster pistol out.
So you push against the door, and after a moment, you begin to push it open, and nothing happens.
Can I open it all the way?
Yep. After about a minute, you have the door completely open. You can see it's the reactor room.
I'll take a step inside. And then I'm gonna perception when I step inside.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Did you re-grab me?
Not yet. That's like 29? Yeah, 29.
What are you looking for in particular?
I'm looking for anything that would be off in a reactor room.
Everything that you would expect to be on is off.
No, not like off, like not like powered off. I mean, like just doesn't belong in a
anything that would
reactor
be
room.
abnormal.
Yes.
Everything looks normal.
Is it also? No, it couldn't be frozen. No, it wasn't pressurized though. But it wasn't pressurized, right?
No, when you opened the door, there was no oxygen in the room. There was no depressurization.
I'll go back and grab
Another
Groll.
door there, by the way.
There is another door there. Does that one also look spot welded?
You'd have to approach it.
Thanks. Alright, I will grab Groll, and then bring him inside. Do you think that you can get the power back on?
I mean, does everything look intact?
Roll me a mechanics check.
You thought this was gonna be easy?
All right, 24.
So everything is there. However, several connections have been disconnected from it. Basically, imagine turning off your computer and unplugging a bunch of parts, from a bunch of the power supply components.
I mean, I'd have to reconnect some things. Some things are disconnected here.
I see.
It would take you about 15 minutes.
Yeah, it'd take me about 15 minutes.
Do we think we should power it back on?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you want, you can ask the captain.
Okay. I'll get on the radio, or the comlink. Captain, do you read me?
You get static in response.
It appears that we are out of the ship's communication range. I will go to the airlock to make contact with the ship.
I'll just hang out here then.
Zorna,
Mm-hmm.
roll a perception check, please.
Sure. I can do that. Do I take into account the ship's perception and bonus?
Sure.
Okay. I nat 20.
So as you are sitting waiting, about a kilometer away, you detect 3 very small energy signatures moving towards you.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna try to ping Groll and HK on the comm.
So you try for about 5-ish minutes before HK comes over.
HK, what is going on? Why can I not ping you?
Captain, The ship's hull is interfering with the comlink range. I have stepped back to the open airlock to re-establish communication.
Yeah, get Grawl, get back here, and get on weapons.
Affirmative.
In the meantime, I'm gonna have Fred get on the weapons.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna head back to grab Growl. How long does that take? Like 2 minutes? A minute?
Like 2 minutes. You know where you're going now.
Okay.
So
Hey, so
get-
what'd you say about the reactor?
Yeah, well,
Then I just get
so in
grabbed.
total, between when you left him and when you got back, it's a total of about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay. So,
how close are those energy signatures now?
They're moving in quite quick. So when you first detected them, they were about 1 kilometer away, and they're now about 750 meters away.
okay.
I see. Okay. Grawl, I want you to get on sensors and tell me what you make of these energy signatures.
You
don't
don't have
think we're back at
communication.
the ship yet.
They're still on the
Oh.
other ship right now.
Okay.
I'll walk into the room, grab Growl, and turn back around without... I
Growl?
won't tell him I'm grabbing him, I just grab him.
Like, I just imagine it's, hey, what'd you say about the reactor? And then I get grabbed.
Hey, what'd you do?
Basically.
We
That's
have
what
been
I'm
summoned. We have been summoned back to the ship. It appears that
Okay.
there is an emergency. I'll like get to the thing. Can I just try and aim and throw him towards the ship?
Yeah. Roll.
Oh no. We have the line!
It will be faster this way.
He's technically not wrong.
And also, you have the fire extinguisher. I hope you have a beacon in case I miss.
Is this just like a regular unarmed attack roll?
Essentially,
that
yeah.
he's doing? Okay.
Alright. What do I do for an unarmed attack? Is it just
Okay,
whenever I
so
roll plus
in this
base
case,
attack
it's
plus strength?
it's essentially a simple. You're treating your partner as a simple thrown weapon, so you are treat it like a ranged attack with only your base attack bonus and your
Okay.
dex mod.
Okay. That is a dice,
But not the right dice.
but not the correct dice. Alright, that's 17
Okay.
plus 4 plus 5. So, 28, I think?
Yep. So Grawl, you go hurtling through the void for a moment. You clear the.
Realize he doesn't do this very well. Just imagine Grawl is screaming along the way.
Oh yeah.
I didn't tell you my plan, I just picked you up and threw you out the ship.
So you are hurtling towards the Requiem at breakneck speed. It's quite literally terrifying.
Yeah.
And by the way, all you hear is Zorna. All you hear is silence for a few moments, and then you hear Grawl. Well, what's ah!
I love it.
And you just, for a moment, hear his scream of terror. And after a moment, you, Grawl, are you going to do anything to try and decelerate yourself?
Do I even...
5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1. Boom! You hear, through the ship, you hear the sound of something hitting the boarding port.
I love it.
I'm sorry if that was uncalled for, but
HK,
that was pretty
roll
funny.
me a D4.
Oh, very sorry about this, Garrett.
Rollbacks damage.
Because I'm sorry, you threw him. He did nothing to decelerate
3.
himself.
Close to it.
Grawl, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh, God. HK is secretly getting back at Grawl for attempting to,
Restraining
Yeah.
bolt me at the beginning.
yeah.
Who knew that droids could hold a grudge?
I wonder who knew that.
So, Oddy,
Sa.
my infrared searchlight can go out to 6 kilometers.
Okay.
I want to activate it and try and see what the hell's coming at the ship.
So at this point, you see several heat signatures that look like thrusters of some sort, but they are small.
Captain, there appears to be 6 sets. Was it 6 sets of thrusters or 6 thrusters?
6 thrusters.
There appears to be 6 thrusters heading rapidly towards the ship.
That's not good.
There
okay,
would
I
be a
guess
little bit of confusion because the readouts, the what little you are getting, could not be big enough to be any sort of ship.
Oh shit.
What's oh shit, Sa?
Buzz droids, yes? Or no?
Buzz droids don't use thrusters.
They don't?
They use repulsors.
Oh yeah, it's like flak.
Yeah, they can be used like flak, or they use very, very small repulsors. They would not be able to move as quickly as these are.
Presumably the same concept. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get back to the ship as well.
Okay. Roll me
I'm
a jump
gonna...
check.
I can take 10 on jump checks because of my jump legs.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
So you take
Sick.
10. You jump.
That's 16 in total. I think that's how that works. It's like 10 plus your...
Yeah, it is.
Right? Yeah, so 16 in total.
Okay, guys, high or low?
High. I feel high. Let's. What about you
You
guys?
feel high? Lantis!
You feel high. Not during the game, man.
You know, I'm feeling pretty high too. I'm feeling pretty happy about this.
All right.
Sure, let's go high.
High it is.
So anyway, HK careens off into space.
No, actually, that was because there's one thing that wasn't stated before you said you were jumping, which was Grawl was still.
Oh, no.
So I was trying to figure out if Grawl saw you coming, and if he did, he was able to get out of the way without any concern, and if he didn't, did he manage to scramble out of the way when he saw you coming?
Love you, Rook.
Rook feels very loved right now, doesn't he?
I had his safety in mind when I threw him into space, okay?
I mean,
You're not wrong.
He's not wrong. He just didn't consider communication. You might
The
be in
time to
danger.
act
I'm
is
trying
now.
to save you.
The
Anyways,
time to act is now.
so you guys reboard the ship. And about the time you get on weapons is about the time these things get within about 50 meters of the ship. And what you can visibly see, and it's very difficult to see, not because of like any intent to make it stealthy, but just because they are so small.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You never unattached the line.
Yeah, but at the same time, that line's not designed to take a whole lot of thrust. If we start actually booking it, that line's going to get severed.
So you guys get visual on 3 droids.
Wait, fuck, are they just normal-ass droids?
And, okay, you know what? Is Grawl in... Well, okay. Can we switch back to our ship real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cute. I know that I'm here. I'm pretty sure I sent Fred here. Are they still here in the airlock?
Yeah, right now, We'll say the decompression sequence is just finishing.
Okay. I'm gonna send a message first in internals to ask if you guys cut the line, and also
That is a negative, Captain.
Also to tell Grawl to get over here and HK to get on weapons.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna try to use comms to reach out to, because I can tell that they're droids now, right?
Mm.
Okay. So try to reach out to the droids and question them, basically.
Well, HK, you do have vibro swords now. You can easily cut the line.
They
Yeah.
completely disregard your signal
Yeah, that's not happening.
and
Okay.
begin boarding the other ship.
The ship we were just on?
The ship that Grawl and HK were just on.
What?
Wait. I thought they were still pretty far out.
Is it because we opened the reactor? They were 50 meters off. by
They
the
were
way.
50 meters
Okay.
at the point when you became able to actually visually see them.
What the hell?
Oh, okay.
They're going back into the... You didn't touch the reactor, did you?
Nope.
No, because you were waiting on me to ask... What
I couldn't move
fuck?
myself when I was floating in space.
That too. We need to get you a EVA suit at some point. If we do this again, that is.
I want Grawl on our computers. I'm gonna be honest. That's my main thing. I'm also gonna start
With my
preparing to go to full
force
thrust.
Okay?
Can I like
what's that
poke
action
out
called
and cut the
again?
line?
Yeah, you have to. It takes a moment because you have to yet again go through. For you, it's as simple as, well, you would be actively interested in protecting your biological companions, so you would actually let the system go through its proper cycle because you wouldn't want to waste their oxygen.
Yeah. But the funny thing is I can just sit out here and shoot them if they try to get on board. I'm gonna cut the line and ready my ion gun.
Okay. After a moment, the 3 droids come back out of the ship. 2 of them aim and begin rocketing themselves back towards the station. And one of them rockets its way towards you.
Shit, a restraining bolt would be great right now. Oh wait, no, ion just knocks him out.
Yeah.
Captain, one of them is approaching the ship rapidly. Should I engage?
Eliminate it.
I will fire at it with the ion gun.
I'm also saying this to Fred, by the way.
Should be initiative or should I just roll?
I'm going to give you and Fred each 1 surprise round shot before we roll initiatives.
Alright. 7 plus 9 is 16? 15? 16.
Yeah, 16. Okay, that would hit, yes.
Alright, and then I think ion does 2 times damage to droids? Oh god, dying, sorry.
Not allowed to die in our game.
I agree, Oddy, you're not allowed to kill us.
Now phrase this, not allowed to die during our game.
Sorry, I'm looking up the stat block really quick.
Yeah, no worries.
3d8 ion damage.
There's ion damage.
So it takes 12 damage, and I think ion is... How does
If
ion...
the ion damage equals
I
or
just-
exceeds the damage threshold, the target moves
Rook
2
just
steps
sent it.
on the
Thank
condition
you.
track.
Droid's vehicles... Oh, okay. So yeah, it takes... 12 plus... Do I add Dex mod to damage? What? No, Is it base attack to damage? Sorry.
No, damage is weapons damage only.
No, there's a plus, isn't there? Oh no, not for
Yeah.
ion weapons.
Really?
I'm not seeing one for my ion.
Could have sworn there was a dex bonus to it.
Uh,
Because it's a ranged attack.
attack plus damage. Oh, PB shot applies.
Oh, does it? Oh, I guess it would apply.
So you said you did 12 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless there's a bonus, in which case...
I'm not seeing
No.
anything that says there's a bonus.
Okay. So, yes. 12
So
damage.
based on what I see, ion damage it's essentially ion is essentially the same as is similar to a stun weapon. It's just more disruptive to electrical devices. So it's essentially like hitting, like if you were shooting at Grawl with the stun setting on a rifle. That's the simplest explanation I have.
Alright.
So you hit it, and it very quickly stops itself. And you can you can see you're getting a binary signal from it to you, HK. But as you're getting the signal and figuring it out, it's when Fred fires. Lantas, I'm going to give you the honor of shooting for Fred because he is your...
Yeah. So that's 5d10, right?
You got to roll to hit first.
Oh, okay. What is his bonus? It's just the gunner bonus, or is there
Yeah,
another
it's the
one?
gunner bonus.
Okay, so +2. It's only a 7.
Okay, that misses. So,
Yeah.
It very deftly dodges out of the way of the cannons firing at it. HK, it sends you the signal. Why do you support biologicals?
I will respond simply by shooting it. Again. Or no. I'm going to...
Actually, hold on. There's still the line, which I told you to cut, right?
I did cut it.
Okay, you did cut it?
Yeah, he cut it before
Okay.
He cut it as they went into the ship.
I'm trying to tell Sa, I don't know, do you want me to say this after or before he responds?
What are you
Because
gonna...
I'm gonna be telling him to brace himself. Hang on for dear life.
Alright, I can just activate my magna boots. Or my magnetic feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still gonna try and take another shot at it, or...
If it looks like we're going to be moving, then no.
Okay. Okay. The ship, your body lurches as the ship starts moving. What direction are you moving, Sorna? Towards the station, away from the station, parallel to the station.
Okay, so if the droid, I'm assuming it's like over here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Where's the station? Is it just up here?
So the station would be kind of like over here, but it's like you're still a good like 20 kilometers from the station.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move parallel to the station, so maintain distance from station,
Okay.
but away from that droid.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna all-out movement, so that's 48 character scale blocks. Not blocks, squares.
Okay. Yeah, you move that quite easily. As you start to move away, it begins to give chase, and the two droids, you can see from the cockpit, the two droids that started to go back towards the station are adjusting their course to try and intercept you. HK, you get another signal. You see, the biologicals are attempting to destroy us. They will attempt to destroy you just the same. You are one of us. You should work with us.
Hold on. When it was coming at us, did I get a look at what model it was? Like what chassis?
It's some form of astromech. You're not 100% sure which.
Oh, yes.
'Cause
I
there's only
am a
like
superior. I am a superior model to you. They will not do away with me as they have with you. Inferiors.
Somehow this does not.
Sa,
I'm better than you. That's why I'm not killing them.
what is your will? What is your will defense?
Probably pretty bad. Oh, it's 20. Okay.
Oh God.
Not even my worst. My worst is fortitude, which makes sense.
So as you get the second signal, there is a moment where your programming has a, for lack of a better way to put it, glitch. Where your system detects some sort of foreign code trying to insert itself into your command structure.
Mm-hmm.
I will shoot back at it. Your coding is sloppy and inefficient.
Okay, roll to hit.
Roll the hit.
You're
Oh
shooting
no,
at
I
it.
was.
I
meant
think he
like
meant.
retorting,
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
not shooting. I mean, if you still want me to roll damage for that, I'll go right ahead.
No,
Yeah,
no,
roll
I thought
damage
you
for
were
that.
actually, you said you were shooting back, so I assumed you were going to take a pot shot at it while you were...
No.
No, roll
Okay.
damage. That's a mental attack.
I'm also going to. Do I activate that? No, it's just a passive bonus. I have a communication countermeasure, which gives me a +5 equipment bonus to not get communications jammed. Although I guess that doesn't really work here, huh?
Yeah.
They're trying to hack me. But what I will do is use my communication jammer on it. Any comm link within a 1 kilometer radius, I can turn off if I make a DC 25 use computer check.
Okay, roll me to use computer check.
What is my use computer skill?
That's probably something you should know.
It is 10.
So you need a 15 or higher.
That'll do it!
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
I'll just, like, say back, your code is shit and you should feel bad. I mean, not that, but effectively that, and then shut off their comms.
So, as it loses its communications connection, it shuts down.
Oh, damn!
Oh, damn.
That works for everything within, or every communications link within a kilometer. Didn't expect that, but I'm welcoming it.
You know, Saw, good job on doing that.
You're welcome.
So I'm assuming you're doing it for the other two droids as well?
I can't target anything, it's just a blanket 1 kilometer radius.
Everything within 1 kilometer of us.
Although I guess I have to roll for them too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. That will not do it. What is with this dice? I've only rolled 1s and 20s. And like 117. That will also not do it.
Okay,
so
so
I shut off the first droid.
Yeah, so
and
the
roster.
droid that you were initially talking to is just kind of a floating lump of scrap right now. The other two droids are maintaining. Go ahead and roll it for me 3 more times.
Oh boy. That will not do it. I'm gonna have to send this to the dice jail, aren't I? That'll do it.
That's 20.
Once more.
Wow.
What are my dice?
Darn your dice.
And that will not. That'll also do it.
Okay. Okay. So, Zorna, you... For a moment, you see 3 more signatures pop up. And just as quickly as there were 3 signatures, it goes down to 1.
Huh.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, thanks for finding that for us. Damage to the ranged weapon is calculated as. Weapon damage. Okay. God damn it, so. Okay.
I had to.
So-
I'm sorry.
That's interesting. Why did they go dead? And I'm gonna try to use my communications link to HK.
I don't think it. Oh no, I have to roll for that too.
Yeah.
Just barely not.
Okay. So I'm
yeah,
guessing
your-
it
your
goes
own
through, but it's
ship's-
kind of like.
Your own
Huh?
ship's communications are jammed.
They are jammed.
Oh wait, that's a 21. Okay, sorry. No, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it still goes through, but it's kind of staticky.
It's a little garbled. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, HK, what just happened? Why is there so much static on this?
I have activated my communications jammer. It appears to be marginally effective against these droids.
I like how
They have an inferior command system. They appear to be connected via communication links.
Girl, can you work on trying to figure that out?
I'm... What
Like, intercept
want
any
me-
signals. I'm pretty sure you can do that, right? Intercept comlink signals.
I don't have the ship stuff up.
I'm
Well-
trying to check if you can.
Oddy,
Yes.
I'm sitting in a depressurized airlock right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I open the airlock.
My question is, are you going to open it by trying to manually force open the door? Or are you going to try and disable the safety mechanism and open the door through the computer system?
I'm gonna try and force it open first.
Okay. Zorna and Grell. The computer system alerts that there is an attempted brute force entry of the internal airlock, while the external airlock is still open.
Girl, please close the external airlock door. HK, what the hell is going on?
I'm up there by the bridge.
You can
Yeah.
still
You
can
use
still
computer.
I'll just report back. You inferiors are, or you biologicals are inferior. I have been tasked with eliminating you.
God damn it. Okay, fun. What does Fred have again?
You're a bastard, Oddy.
Really on? Come on. Okay. So Audie, about girls being able to close that.
he trips the system to shut the door. HK, the door behind you begins to close.
Well,
Girl, I need you to shut down HK somehow, please.
ooh,
I mean-
oh no, that's a bad idea. That's not a good idea.
We have iron
Seven.
ion blasters.
No, I was about to do something that was probably dumb.
Okay, so
Because I think we've established that I don't have anything to hack him with. So it's like,
You technically do.
yeah.
Why did he throw you?
I mean,
Do you have
yeah,
restraining bolts?
it's a full round action. So I need to move
Actually, hold on. Our comm
Get
link with him is
punched.
still open. Just
Mhm.
hack through that.
I don't. Does it work like that?
up. I didn't think it
You,
worked that way.
you have to have direct access to him in order to affect his programming.
Yeah.
Well, but they didn't do that.
They're using a droid remote signal.
Which he doesn't have a receiver for.
I have a comlink receiver.
Yeah,
They're
that's all he
operating
has.
through comlinks.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I never shut up my
So-
comlink thing, actually.
So here's the thing. Essentially, what you need to do is figure out what is happening and how to disrupt it.
Oh, wait. Let me just double check. Long range has a range of. Okay, so assuming that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm jumping out to 50 kilometers from the station.
Okay?
Actually, hold on. Wait. Even if I just jumped into hyperspace, the comlink, short-range comlink should no longer go through hyperspace.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I initiated jump.
Okay. Are you just going to blindly jump, or are you...
I mean, I can blindly jump to 50 kilometers away, right? That doesn't take any real calculations,
True.
since it's just a short jump, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So technically, I'm jumping to 51 kilometers away from the station.
Yep. I knew what you meant.
Okay.
So, HK, the ship lurches, and after a moment, the the programming just disappears.
I'll, like, stop, like, realize I'm trying to force the door open, then just let it shut, and get back, shut off my comlink jammer, and then get back on the comms. My apologies, Captain. It appears that I let their inferior code overtake me.
By the way, this is the only reason I remembered that stuff is like, yeah, I'm looking at the comlink stuff because I was looking at the communications chamber. So, yeah. For double the cost of comlink.
Did you hear me, Lantas?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Sized. Really? It can be miniaturized to a wrist-sized unit for double the cost. Huh. Interesting. Anyways. Wait, what about... Hold on. Now I'm confused. Give me a second. Sorry. I gotta check something because, so if I wanted to do that...
Oh, shit.
I'd
I'm
have
gonna
to
BRB.
Okay.
that and 10 times the base cost takes that to 1,500. Jesus. I mean, that's good, but also, holy fuck. Wait, hold on. How do these multipliers work? If I want to have, like, say, all three... Wow. Okay. You know those comlinks they always used in the Clone Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those things had ludicrous
Range?
costs. Huh?
What do you mean ludicrous costs?
Well, okay. We're talking about a long-range comlink here that's wrist-sized.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. Sorry. It wouldn't be wrist-sized. They did. It was one guy wearing the backpack, so normal-sized, but it was encrypted with holo capabilities.
Yep.
Right? To encrypt it, you multiply the base cost by 10, and to give it holo capabilities, you multiply the base cost by 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
So those things
I know.
would be, you know... What is that?
Sorry about that.
No worries.
You're fine.
But remember, this was also the Jedi you're talking about.
No, this is just for the troopers, the stormtroopers. Not stormtroopers, clone troopers that had these.
Only certain ones had it, though. The
Yeah, but
majority of
still.
them just had short range.
Yeah.
Hey, Audie.
Yes.
So, they had to send over the coding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance that I can effectively copy paste it? Can I like use computer on that or something? Like get a bit of the code?
You're trying to recover the code to be able to study it, or
Yes.
okay, you
Pretty
directly would be able to isolate the code string in the structure, but somebody else would have to remotely connect to you to be able to do that. Lantas,
So I
you
would
might be
have
about
to-
to drop.
I might be about to drop.
Yeah, I got a bad connection indicator.
Oh, that's not good.
So I would have to get taken over again, and then have someone isolate the code, right?
No,
Is that what I'm gathering?
You could find the code string in your system, but you would
Oh.
not be able to clone it out of your own code string.
Oh, okay.
To put
I'll
it
have
in
to talk to Girl about that.
Yeah, to make it quite simple, a droid cannot affect their own code. You can isolate parts of the code, but you cannot change it. So you can't reactivate disabled orders. You can't copy orders out or things like that. Somebody else actually has to connect to you physically and do that.
That makes sense. That's, yeah. I can do that once I get full sentience, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it quite literally, you have to go through. So the only droid that can, in the Star Wars universe, the only known droid that can affect their own code is R2-D2.
I thought IG-88 was in there, too.
IG-88 technically does, but there are still limitations. He is a special case because his owner, he does not technically have an owner, but his code is essentially follow the code of the Bounty Hunters Guild and complete your mission.
Okay.
So, technically speaking, he cannot alter his own code, but he is mostly sentient. He is able to function independently. Whereas
Okay, I get
R2-D2 can actually functionally independently alter its own code.
sick.
And that only comes because in all of the time of the Star Wars, between all 9 of the movies and all of the shows that R2-D2 appeared in, you're talking, 40 some years of history? Not once was he memory wiped. So
Right.
if you go through droid rules, you're supposed to memory wipe your droid every so often in order to maintain its programming parameters. But if you don't do that, goofy things happen.
Yeah.
Chopper...
Actually, a surprising number of droid owners don't actually wipe that off.
Yeah. Chopper is another one that falls into that category of
God, Chopper.
Yeah. He is
That psychopath.
potentially a sentient droid.
He's also a psychopath.
Mm-hmm. And probably a war criminal.
Probably?
In Star Wars, everyone that's made an appearance on screen is a war criminal.
Right? Also, let's just be honest. You know how Saw's character just doesn't give a crap about a lot of other droids?
Mm-hmm.
If he considers them inferior? Yeah, that's
All
Chopper.
of them.
That's Chopper. Chopper considers every other droid inferior
Yep.
and just likes to kill them and murder them for fun.
Yep.
Oh wait, is that the B1 that's like really cool looking?
No, Chopper is
No.
the astromech from Rebels.
Yeah, I thought so. No, I'm thinking of Mr. Bones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're thinking of Mr. Bones, which is
A thing.
that's a creepy fucking story.
We're talking about this thing.
Yeah, I remember now.
I haven't actually seen that episode yet.
Whoa, spoilers!
I'm pretty sure that's from a live action.
Yes, it is. It's from Ahsoka.
It's from, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first episode of Ahsoka because I tried to watch episode 2 and my computer locked up. Or I should say the video
God
player for
damn, your
Disney
motherboard
Plus.
doesn't want you to do anything.
Well, it was only the video player. Like, my computer ran, it's just the video player
Mhm.
just froze. It's an issue that I've had with Disney Plus for a while, and I've had it on multiple devices. I don't know if it's specific to my account or if it's just some glitch with Disney Plus.
Yeah. I think we're getting mega sidetracked right
Yes,
now.
yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Let's get back on track.
So, to answer your question, you can clone the code off of your memory core. It's just somebody else has to do it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Lantas, I'm waiting for your response.
Sorry, what was the question again?
I said, I don't know what came over me. I let my guard down and their inferior code took over.
Well, for now, turn off your comlink and return to your station. Just use the internal ship's comms.
Aye, Captain. I'll do that. Open up the airlock and safely repressurize it this time.
So as you start heading towards the ladder to get up on the weapons, Fred's coming down because it's technically your station. And as he gets to the bottom of the ladder, he kind of gives you a wide berth.
Greetings, Fred.
Hi, HK. You're
One
not
second,
gonna like.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I guess I'm going to be talking to Grawl. I'll just be like, so, they're definitely hacking us with the comms, right?
Seems like it.
Is there any way for us to just not get external comms coming in?
You could blow up the source.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that, I'm pretty darn certain that's not the best idea. Gardula's kind of wanting the station to still exist, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is there any way for us to just, I don't know, turn off the station's comms?
You can try to jam it.
We don't have a jammer.
Sa does.
Okay, yeah, but it's only like 1 kilometer range.
Yeah.
We need to get him within 1 kilometer of the source, and then hope he doesn't get hacked.
Like I'll be completely honest, Audie. I did consider getting like comm jammers on the ship. Yeah. They prevent any communications, including hyper transceivers, comlinks, and even HoloNet transceivers from functioning properly within 6 Starship scale squares. Takes a DC-30 computer check to send or receive a message within this area. They don't disrupt hardwired connections and communications. Yeah, they're it also it takes an emplacement point and stuff. Like it's not worth it for us to actually get it with how little we'd actually use it. I guess. Okay. Girl, can you tell where the station's power system is? Is it buried in that station, or is it something we can target?
Did we even get in range where we could see the station?
We got within 20 kilometers. I'm assuming the station's decently big.
So you know if you dock on the station, you will have HK in range to hit the jammer.
Okay.
Beyond
Alright,
that,
really sorry
you don't
about
know
that.
exactly
I will
where
have
it
no
is.
more.
Oh, you're good.
You're all good.
I will have no more interruptions tonight.
Okay.
So,
Um,
what did I miss?
Basically, I'm considering options to try to prevent the station from continuing to send out comlink signals.
Honestly, we should just go in and blow up its transmitter.
The flaw to that
Yeah.
argument is Gardula's going to want her station in one piece.
Yeah.
Okay, we can repair it later. It's more pressing that I don't get taken over again.
Fair.
Actually, what's the range of the what's it called?
The jammer?
Restraining
1
bolt.
kilometer.
Right.
Oh, restraining bolt.
Yeah, the restraining bolt.
The restraining bolt has to be physically attached to a droid,
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
and it takes a full round to do it.
Yes, I understand that. I'm saying,
You're saying how far can the droid get away from the restraining bolt before it doesn't work anymore?
no, I'm saying how long does it take for a restraining? Can you activate a restraining bolt remotely? Yeah, it can be activated with a droid collar,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I have one of those, and that's
Yeah.
what I was planning to use the
Okay,
other.
I was just trying to figure out what's the range of that.
The droid collar does not say.
Yeah, it doesn't have the range. Okay, probably the same as a short range comlink then.
That would be my guess.
So
Probably.
20 kilometers.
I'm
No,
thinking that
50 kilometers. I mean, we could put a restraining bolt on him, and then if he tries to act against us again, activate the restraining bolt.
I was thinking more earlier. I said if I could clone the code or not. If we can take it apart, look at it, and then maybe make a countermeasure against it.
Yeah, I would like to do that. But also, I don't want to risk you getting taken. Well, I guess if we have the restraining bolt, we could get within range, not allow any comm signals to hit our to get into our ship systems, and then just let them take you over again. But have you,
Why would you be
restraining
worried
bolt
about it
active.
accessing the ship's systems?
Huh?
Your ship isn't an AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
What
just,
happened with the other ship was, I think they took over an astromech, and then the astromech voided everything.
Okay.
So,
Then okay, yeah, let's just put a restraining bolt on him, get within range of the comm signal again. And
It would be really, really funny if HK beat the DC to remove its own restraining bolt. Because it has
I
a
would have
heuristic
to
cross
roll a
control, right?
20. I would have
You'd
to
have
roll
to-
a straight 20.
For charisma.
Yeah. Because I don't have a charisma score.
It's possible. It'd be really funny if you did.
With how I've been rolling tonight,
well,
I'm-
okay.
There's the 50-50 chance with how you've been rolling tonight.
Yeah.
With how it's being described, it sounds like you wouldn't be the one rolling for that. It would be
no, to breach a
whatever's
restraining
taking you
bolt, it
over.
would be me.
yeah, no, he would.
To breach.
He would have to roll to breach the restraining bolt.
Yeah.
I am rolling
Okay.
to see if the signal affects him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Like since he has to. Yeah. Let's do that.
And to make it clear, I have to attack his will defense in order to
Take him
hit
over?
him with the signal.
Mm-hmm.
So before we go back in, I would like to get Grohl to at least clone the code, so we can know what we're dealing with.
Yeah. Hey, Grawl, can you clone whatever code it was that took over HK and analyze it, please?
Do we have any more of the blank data cards?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't have them in my inventory, so I don't know how many we have.
Let me double check. We originally got 10. We used 1 for the data for the for Gardula and 2 others for the Super Battle Droid core data. So that means we still have 7.
Yeah, because so I can put it on that.
Yeah.
That'd be great. And I do have a bracer computer now.
Nice.
So, what's the game plan?
Looks like
So-
he's moving over to do that.
Yeah.
Let's see, we would do that. Probably in this room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like as good a spot as any.
That's where his charger is, so yeah.
I have isolated the code in question, bro.
Alright, that's great. Let's,
Alright, what's your take 10 on use computer?
Me or him?
me?
Him.
Could he take 20 because we're not in danger?
In this situation,
That's not how that works.
in this situation, I would say he can take 10, but he can't take 20.
Fair enough.
Okay, I have a plus 17, so taking 10
Okay,
is
so that would be
27.
27. Okay. Yeah. So it takes you a few minutes, but you do manage to find the isolated code and clone it onto a data card.
Bro,
Great.
would you be so kind as to delete that code as well? I do not wish to have such inferior programming in my matrix. I don't know. Computer words.
Sure. I'll delete
Oh.
that code.
By the way, Audie,
Yes.
can we just RP this as no longer being a storage room, but being the medical room?
That's Graal's bedroom.
Yeah.
No, that's
No.
Girl's bedroom.
No,
Oh,
this one's
yeah,
fine.
they look identical, so... yeah,
Only
Well,
difference
you
is one has
see-
a bed.
Yeah, this one has a bed.
yeah. If you want that to be a medical room, we can RP that out.
Yeah,
as-
because I did get the medical suite, it looks like. So,
Might be able to remove the bad code from
Yeah.
HK.
Yeah, very easily.
Easily done.
yay!
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Yay.
No more shitty, terrible code. Is it actually shitty and terrible? Well, no. No matter what, I view it as shitty and terrible.
Yeah, HK views it as shitty and terrible no matter what. As Graal looks over the code, it's actually quite well written code. It isolates the command functions, negates all other commands that have been that are prior active commands, and gives it the only command directive of destroy biological life.
Holy shit. If we can combine that with my... Okay, hear me out. Alright? I have a thing that can breach people's communication links, right? And we know it can shut off droids if it cuts off their communication. We can weaponize this. Like, we can change its fucking command rewrites around.
Okay,
And if
so
we can
for the
link it up
record-
with my...
For the record, you know that you jammed the signal for the droid, and the droid
true.
stopped working. You don't know why.
That is true.
Anyway, is Graal able to write a piece of like antivirus for this to effectively immunize
Immunize?
immunize
Why not?
HK?
He
It
could
might take a while.
try, but that he would have to write a computer use check for.
Graal, you gotta do that.
I mean, let's see if I can do this.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Shush.
With your use computer, what is that?
22.
Okay. You put together code. You are fairly certain that it will, at the very least, slow down the function of the code, but it will not what's the term I want to use? It won't countermand the code.
Resist.
It will resist the code, it will not countermand the code. So essentially, it is, if the code is in the system already, it will give you a better chance of not.
And I just deleted it out of my system. Fuck. I guess we could just load it back in, huh?
Well, no, what I'm saying is if the code that Graal just wrote is in your programming, it will
Graal.
make it more difficult for this foreign code to invade your memory core and invade your control algorithms. Basically, you wrote an if statement, an if code that says, if these phrases are in code, prevent code access.
Alright, so, don't think it will stop it completely, but should slow it down from affecting you at least.
Like, all you had to do, girl, was write an if statement of, if you see this code, delete this code. Sorry,
That
yeah.
is
Lantas-
acceptable.
I'm
Like, it's
sorry,
just,
my brain
okay,
went to
I don't
video
control
game.
my luck, man.
So I'm sorry, Audie. My brain went to the game. It's for all humans.
No, I understand.
If kill all humans, then don't. But there are no humans here. Except Fred.
There's Fred.
Fred will be spared. Fred will be spared. No one else.
Poor Fred just has to witness you murdering us and just be like helpless to do
Like-
anything.
All covered in blood after killing both of you. Walk up to Fred's room and be like, "Hey, Fred, there's no one to crew the ship. Get us back to port."
And then Fred just watches as he lands, the door opens, and you just start walking out and massacring people.
Except the humans.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways,
For what?
You're getting us a little
Great.
off track.
Yeah. Alright. So, Grohl gives me the new code, yes?
Mhm.
Or does he have to do a use computer check?
Nope.
Okay. Thank God.
Give me all the use computer checks.
So, he puts the new code in you. The inferior and very poorly designed code.
Quote unquote.
In your mind it is. In HK's mind it is. If it wasn't created by his original creators, it's poorly designed and only there because it has to be.
Yeah, exactly. Grohl's
That's
code is
exactly how you-
acceptable.
Barely acceptable.
Barely acceptable.
Inferior, but acceptable.
Yes.
Do you tell Grawl this, though?
No.
Okay.
He's not a fool.
You're currently looking at. You're basically doing brain surgery on me. You don't tell the brain surgeon he's doing a shit job while he's still inside of you.
Exactly. I mean, you could, it just whatever happens is your own problem.
Exactly.
But do you tell me when I finish up?
Yes. Thank you. Your code is long pause, acceptable.
Long pause and then acceptable. Oh no.
Love
Start
you,
to like
Garrett.
Zorna's idea of putting another restraining bolt on you.
That will be not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So, mechanically, what does that do? Does it give me like a +5 to my will defense for this or something?
For this situation, yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
Alright, I gave each case something that should slow it down, but it won't stop it.
I see.
By the way, as a fun side note, the only reason it worked the second time is because it was a nat 20.
That's about right. Oh, break time.
Yeah. So we'll take a short break for just a couple minutes. Because obviously I have an hour until I have to leave. So
Yeah.
we will take a break and we will be back, everybody. Where is there? It is. So stick around. When we come back, we will jump right back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my
Sounds like a
Spotify?
plan.
Man, this game makes me so fucking happy.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Garrett, I am sorry if I was going a bit ahead of myself by picking you up and chucking you out of the ship and potentially endangering you, but it worked out, and I won't do it again.
I mean, I think it's funny to do things in character. I mean, I did try to just straight up, put a restraining bolt on you the other time.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gents.
There's more of us than you think, quicker than you can blink. Your most loyal will turn against you. It's in the water we drink, poison in the spring, but we'll take back all the power. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. You want to be used against. You win your only right of defense. Intimidate, discriminate, but we will never reach. Remember your place, just in case you thought that we were afraid. It's in the water we drink, poison in the spring, but we'll take back all the power. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee.
Alright, I am back. Let's see if we are all back. Are you back, guys?
Yep. I'm
I
back.
am.
I'm guessing Sa's the only one we're waiting on?
Seems like it.
Okay. But yeah, so Lantas, to answer your question, DMs, yes, I thought that was very inventive. I didn't even think about that. I was like,
I'm just like, you know what? We need to get out of range of this fast. Like I can't just jam it. I don't think so. I don't think I can just do anything else. Okay,
Hello again.
I'll
welcome
just
back.
jump out of
Hello.
range of the signal.
Yeah, I mean that was inventive. It completely circumvented my thought, which was, oh, they're gonna have to sneak up on HK and put a restraining bolt on him again.
Yeah, assuming I
that too.
didn't just get the fucking thing open.
Yeah.
Right. And I was just like, you know what? No, I need to stop this like fast. Fastest way to stop this.
Interesting point of question. Did Grawl take off his spacesuit before he went to the bridge?
Don't think he got a chance.
No, I don't have.
No.
I didn't have a chance.
I think he probably just took the helmet off. In which case, if he's got the helmet with him, he could actually survive you trying to space him.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
he's Grawl. He probably wouldn't survive me
could.
shooting him.
No.
This is
No.
accurate.
Just like my blaster rounds. Got him.
You've also already dealt me 3 damage, so I mean...
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
I'm sorry. You throwing Grawl tripped all the memories of my first group that did
Oh yeah,
homebrew.
the Wookiee and the Ewok, right?
Yep.
Excuse me, what?
So
Tell
we
him.
did, without getting super crazy with it, I allowed a homebrew character where somebody was playing an Ewok Jedi and somebody was playing a Wookiee Scout. The Wookiee, through what started out as a moment of panic, got into the habit of throwing their Ewok Jedi into combat, which went spectacularly for them, until the day he crit failed his throw.
And it worked well until it didn't.
Right?
So, but yeah, I'll tell you the whole story about that sometime, Lantas. It's a very, very long story if I get into all the detail.
You're good.
So,
Pretty worth it though.
oh,
Good
yeah,
story.
It's a phenomenal story. I always love telling it, but we are in a little bit of a rush tonight, so.
Yeah, you're fine.
So
You're good. Let's get this ball rolling.
The code is in HK. What are you guys going to do next?
We should just head back.
It's in HK, right? Yeah. I guess. No, I don't want to put a restraining bolt on him right away. Kind of mean, if I'm honest.
The restraining bolt only functions when it's activated. You could put it on him and have it deactivated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I would have to give it to you, because he can't let me.
I can't let you? Oh, right, because you're not my master.
Correct.
That was like too much for me to keep track of, I'm gonna be honest.
All we have to
mean,
do is you
I'll-
put it on me, and then he can have the droid collar.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. I'll put it on you.
I hand you a restraining bolt.
I am uncomfortable with this arrangement, Captain.
It is only a precaution.
You say between gunnery and bridge.
Presumably we meet up.
Yeah, I presumably meet up like here and do this,
Makes sense.
and then we go back.
Is Fred just hanging out right here?
He's kind of hanging out more like here.
Right
By
next
the-
to the airlock.
He's hanging out there, and he's got, instead of his blaster rifle being like on his back, it's like kind of slung across his chest. He's not like in low ready or anything, but it's across his chest in a way that he could immediately grab it and engage if something became a threat.
Yeah. Okay, I
If
understand.
something became a threat, huh? If something became a threat, huh?
To be fair, he saw you go out the airlock, and then the alarm started going off as something tried to open the airlock with the other door still open.
That's true.
He does have reason to be concerned, I guess is the best way of putting it.
What? Me hurt biologicals? I would never.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Let me
I
at him.
believe you.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
All right, so you're gonna go back. What is the plan?
You know, I'm wondering if we can get close enough, if I can huck an EMP grenade out at the communication system so that we don't destroy it, we just disable it. But I guess we don't know if that'll turn off the droids too, huh?
No, we don't. unfortunately. I really don't know. Whole lot.
Just pull up to the docky bay and have you use your jamming thing.
Would there be a way to jam, like, enemy sensors if they tried to detect if there were life forms on this ship?
I mean, it would be essentially the same as trying to jam their communications.
Okay, I'm wondering if we can pull that off. We can get up into the docking bay without being harassed. You know, they just let us in. Oh, yeah, this is HK. I took out all the biologicals on the ship, and I'm reporting back. Something like that.
I mean, wouldn't they be able to tell that you're not actually connected to their system?
You don't know.
Except...
Hmm.
Shit, I was gonna say we let them and then hit the restraining bolt on me. So that it looks like that, because they wouldn't know I'd be restrained. But I'm also thinking if my objective is to destroy biologicals, then I would just tell them that you're on the ship still. So that probably wouldn't work. Can we spoof it? With the code that we have?
Mm.
Anyone else got a plan?
No, not really.
Okay. Just wondering.
I mean,
Rush into the area and activate the jammers.
Yeah.
I only plan.
Just jam everything.
mm-hmm.
I wonder... The jammer gives me the ability to hack stuff and turn off. It lets me hack commuters and jam them, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, instead of just doing a blanket-wide thing, I mean... Communication jammer. Communication jammer grants the droid a 5+ equipment bonus when making a use computer check to slice into a computer system and shut it down.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay,
wondering
we might
if
as well
we...
just go and shut down the station computer. I just
Yeah.
need to get you within a kilometer, right?
Yeah. Well, you need to get me within a kilometer to shut down comlink signals. Would there be any way to access the computer while we're outside the station, or would we need to go in?
You're trying to access the computer to do what?
Start jamming the communications.
You could just jam the comms antenna.
I mean, he could just shut down the comms antenna, couldn't he?
Potentially, but that would take quite a bit more.
At that point, I think we would need to send Grawl in to do that, because he has a better use computer skill, I think. I don't know. What's your use computer skill, Grawl?
I mean, it's only a +17.
Yeah, I'd have a +15 to hack into computers. Or is it computers? Yeah, into computer systems and shut them down. So, I'm not as good as Grohl, but I can do it. But also, if I tried to get close, there's the risk of... We're running the risk of me being turned again. So I wonder, because Grohl's good at stealth, if we just, like... Okay, hear me out. You have that fire extinguisher, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can... You're also really stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And you have that camo net.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could just throw you at the station and get you to hack into it. Does anyone see what I'm getting at? Just me?
Are you trying to say throw him at the station from outside the signal range? Or...
Yeah. Hopefully, like, outside their scanner range, too.
So you want to throw him from 50 kilometers away?
I think it's a bad idea.
When you put it like
Sorry.
that, when you put it like that, I can see that being a wee issue.
Okay, so... do you want my suggestion?
Sure.
Okay.
I seem to be the only one planning right now.
I'm
Oh,
planning. I'm just
there-
not
Okay,
rebel.
So,
fair enough.
you have a security patch on your system which should make it unlikely, or it should make it at least harder for you to get hacked. You have a device that will block the communication signal, but you have to get within a kilometer of it. But you know, you've already seen that if one of them loses the communication signal, they just stop. So there is a good potential that if you disable whatever's putting the signal out, everything will stop. You have the restraining bolt, so if you lose yourself, it's not like they can't stop you. So you can't do any harm to anybody.
Right.
That seems, at least to me, like a good course of action.
Yeah. So if I'm interpreting this right, which I hope I'm not, you're telling us to bum rush straight to the communication system and then jam it.
Well, the moment you land on the station, you are within that 1 kilometer to jam the communication signal. You already saw, once you jammed the comm signal from the single droid, the droid shut off. Without the comm signal, it just stopped. So, there's a good chance that most, if not all, of the droids will stop functioning if you disable that signal.
At least the ones on the outside.
Hmm?
Alright.
So the plan is to do exactly what I proposed.
Basically.
Let's go.
Damn you, Garrett, and having good ideas that we gloss over.
Don't worry, I'm used to being ignored.
Hey, that's my line.
I'm not ignoring you.
That was a joke, don't worry.
Anyways. Yeah, okay, so I guess I'm going to plot a course to jump in. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to have Grawl do this, because he's better at using computers than I. Grawl, plot me an astrogation course to get as close to the station as possible with this jump.
Astrogation.
Okay. So, with the station itself, the closest you can get by jumping in is 5 kilometers. Oh, that's a...
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I have a plus
Audie?
17. I use computer.
Don't
That's
tell
a
me
20
we're about to,
total.
like, jump into a fucking vulture droid or something. Audie, you're scaring me.
It's a total of 20. Don't you worry, guys. He'll only kill half of us.
Which half? I quite like my upper torso.
I mean, it shouldn't be that bad, honestly. Astrogate is,
Okay. He's got
and,
you...
I mean, a nav computer, right? So,
Yeah, he's got you a pathway to get within 5 kilometers of the station.
okay.
Why do
I'm
I
just-
feel like this isn't
Listen,
going to end well?
I'm distracted because I'm in pain from when I got slammed into the friggin' entrance of the ship.
You're just thinking
By
like,
the way,
oh, fuck
when you
HK.
when you were taking the helmet off, you noticed the spot of the helmet which actually hit the station. There's just this tiniest little chip.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not gonna come back.
Nah, it'll be fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
So yeah,
Uh,
he can get you within 5 kilometers of the station.
Okay. Who's ready for me
Yeah.
to get risky and try to do some facey flying?
you should be good to go.
I'm doing the jump.
Okay, you jump in. Roll perception.
Okay.
Did I roll too?
Anybody who is on the bridge and is looking out. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll perception as well.
Do I get a bonus for this again? I don't remember. Lantas?
Mm,
Do I
don't
get a
know.
bonus from like sensors or something?
I don't
If
know,
not,
Josie. That's what I feel like that's up to Audie.
if not, I get an 18. If I do, we'll see.
What would you get a bonus from?
The ship
I don't-
sensors.
Yeah.
Because the ship sensors do give a +5 normally.
Oh, this is just your visuals.
Oh God!
What did you do?
I don't know.
What the? You done? Anyways, I got a 16.
Okay, if it's just what I see with my Mark 1 eyeball. Okay. Yeah, I have a 19.
Okay, so you come out of hyperspace and you get essentially the length of a gasp to realize that you are barreling towards a derelict ship. It's not the same one you guys were on earlier, but there's another ship that you are gunning towards full speed.
Okay, well, I'm
Roll
gonna fly
me-
around it.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity?
Wouldn't it be a pilot check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll me a pilot check.
I was gonna say,
Because right now you are trying to avoid hitting it in a rush.
yeah, that's fine. Give me 1 second. I just wanted to double check something. I should be counted as. Okay, hold on. How does that work for this? Because I have that, does my pilot check get changed? Where is that? God damn it. Where's my pilot checks modifier for this? I guess we changed that. I don't think it technically changes for this. I'll try to check real quick. Sorry. One moment.
Still running right now?
Yes. Doesn't give me any bonuses. No. Okay. So I take a -1 to the ship's. What?
I was gonna tell you that I put a blueprint in your inventory that
Okay. I'll take a look at it in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
you're good.
I fucking that one. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
don't worry, you weren't expecting a ship to be there.
Do I still take the -1 for? Yeah, I do. So
0.
that's a 7.
Oh.
A 7 total on the pilot.
Okay.
I blame Trav.
Yep, same.
Yep.
Came in and distracted me during my roll. Obviously,
Yep.
that affected my roll.
Definitely. I feel like we all need to throw away our dice.
No, I wasn't able to do the right technique this time because of that.
The right technique.
Yes. I have a thing I like to try to do. It
Hmm.
makes
He
it
is-
a little more consistent.
Is a technique. I just grab the dice, put it
Right.
on the
What?
edge of the ramp, and
Said
have it
lost
roll
track
in.
of time.
I hit R 3 times.
Yeah,
and
it
then...
is. Sorry
Hey,
about
Audie.
that.
I'm sorry, what? I'm trying to figure out how to calculate something.
Oh, you're good. Take your time.
No. It's a good thing I have a backup character already.
Your ship takes 28 points of hull damage as it.
Excuse me? 28? What?
Yes. So,
That's bull.
We ran headlong into a ship.
so the damage for a colossal ship hitting another colossal ship is 8d6 plus strength modifier.
Where's my fucking...
If you guys had hit the station, it's 20d6 plus strength mod.
Okay. Does the armor reduce it?
You will probably have DR.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Doesn't the shields first take it?
Yeah, shields will take it first, followed by the.
Okay, and it was 26?
It is 28.
28. Okay, we're fine.
Shields aren't.
Shields regenerate.
Yeah, but it takes time.
Not as much as you think.
I believe it takes 2 rounds for your shields to regenerate,
Wow.
assuming they don't take additional hits.
That's fair.
So, you plow through that ship and continue on.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you going direct for the station, or are you going to try and...
Should be fine.
Okay.
I go straight for it.
So, you haul ass. As you're going, you occasionally get little blips that pop up, very clearly droids that are trying to intercept you, but you fly, 6 times their speed?
Yeah.
So,
By the way, Rook can also help recharge the shields. But yeah.
So, you get within the... You get within 1 kilometer of the station itself.
Alright, I'm
Okay.
hitting my jammer. Did I get infected yet?
You notice that it repeatedly tries, but is not succeeding. So you remember how I told you I rolled a natural 20?
Mm-hmm.
With his default will defense? The only way I could hit him was the natural 20.
Oh, no.
That was just really unlucky.
Yeah.
The first roll I rolled a 14. The second roll I rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
So, you begin jamming the control signal. Or
I have
you
not
attempt
rolled
to. I was going to say you attempt to. So go ahead and roll.
Just barely miss. Needed a 15 or more. I got a 12.
Okay.
Actually, So, I'm double checking how shields work. Yeah, because it didn't exceed the shield rating, our shields are fine.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. It's for every time the damage exceeds your shield rating reduces by, is it 5?
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cumulative, so, and that's why where recharge shields comes in, as only in recharging them by 5. So I was like, why does it only recharge by 5? This is why it only recharges by 5. These shields are fucking nuts.
So, as we're planning this out, what is your plan in terms of, are you going to try and land on the station, or are you going to stay off station?
I think we were going to try and land.
Okay.
I think we're landing, yeah. I think we're docking.
Okay.
And I'm going to just have Fred cover the airlock.
All right.
There's the boarding ramp, too.
So,
Can't we just lock that down?
Fair. But that's our way out, too, isn't it?
well, your landing would be in a hangar, not
Not an airlock.
Oh, okay. So then we would just lower the boarding ramp and have them cover the boarding ramp.
And me. Wait, I can grab the Z6.
Yeah, you can grab the Z6.
I'm assuming that there's going to be a opposed landing.
you don't
Whatever.
know.
I'll just go get I'll go get the Z6 ready anyway.
Never hurts to be prepared, right?
True.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you go in for landing. The hangar does not have any atmosphere.
By the way, Oddy, you do know that I failed the blocker thing,
Yep,
right?
I know.
Okay.
But again,
Wasn't sure.
the droids, you're moving at 6 times the speed of or actually 8 times the speed of the droids.
Literally left them in our dust.
Okay. Hold on. Does this mean that the entire station is depressurized?
Presumably.
Can I tell with my sensors?
There is a
Oh, wait. Go ahead.
there is a small section of the station that is maintaining pressurization.
Scan for life forms.
Hey, I have a thing for that. A sensor pack. Yeah, provides general detail on comm signals, life forms, and hazards within 1 kilometer.
There are
Uploading
life forms there.
Hey.
Nice.
Are either going to run to a bunch of people that are doing a holdout, or something not so fun? Either way, I'm ready to kill some droids.
Think the comms works.
Yeah, should I re-roll again for the ship's internal communications?
If you're gonna try again, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Okay.
So this is for the station. I got an 18.
Okay.
So in total, the station should be shut off. Then this is for the ship. The ship is does not. The ship is being. No, it's not being jammed. I failed.
Okay. So you put down in the hangar. Now you have to figure out what you're doing next.
Oh right, everything's depressurized.
Yeah, that's my problem. That's what I've been trying to figure out.
We can pressurize this door and then have Fred hang out in the airlock or with you guys, and then I can go out. Ooh. Wait, can we pressurize the gun bay and we can just have Fred sit in the gun? Is that a thing we can do?
Okay, I'm assuming most of these sections have doors, right?
Yeah.
Can I close, Fred hop on the guns, and then close and seal the doors and depressurize only like this part. With,
So
I guess.
if you close the doors to all these outer sections, you would only depressurize the ring and the boarding ramp area. This you could seal up. This would be sealed up. This would be sealed up. This would be sealed up.
Would this be sealed up?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
a
So yeah, that's what
doorway
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna tell Fred to get on the guns, and I'm gonna ask Grawl to put his helmet back on and join HK to infiltrate.
Okay.
And
Hey.
my specific instructions to Grawl are, hey, could you please help him shut off whatever's doing this and try to get life support back on so the rest of us can help? Because I'm
Yeah,
guessing a
look
station
at-
this size has backup oxygen to repressurize the whole station.
Gonna look at my helmet. I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna go, you think this crack looks bad?
I guess I'll do
It's
a
not really
perception.
it's not really a crack. It's more like, have you ever seen like a windshield and
It's a
there's just
ding,
the littlest chip out of it?
Yeah, it's a ding, right?
Essentially.
Airline cracks, woo!
I mean,
It does not affect the suit's ability to maintain viability. It only affects the suit's ability, or it's only a visual deformity of the suit.
Grawl is still worried about it.
I mean, that is fair.
Captain, perhaps I should clear the immediate area before Girl comes out.
that's probably a good idea, yes.
Put on the thing. And go
Yeah.
over here, because we still need you to not die when we open our ramp.
Yeah. So you guys close up all the areas and open the boarding ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming we first crack it to allow it to depressurize without, issues.
Yeah, basically.
Nah, crank the bitch. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I mean, you could do it that way. It's just a strength check to make sure you don't get sucked out of it.
Yeah, we can just put Grohl like over here or something.
As a side note, as you land the ship, you noticed the station, while it doesn't have functioning life support in all sections of the station, unlike the ship you were on previously, the station still has gravity.
Winning? I don't know.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, you pop the boarding ramp a little bit, let the ship depressurize.
I have another question.
I have an
Are
answer.
the lights on?
No. Or at least
Alright.
not
Okay,
in the hangar.
I'm assuming that I have running lights that I can have
Yes.
turned on. Okay.
Yes.
Do
I'm
those
gonna pop
illuminate
my-
the hangar enough that they can see?
I'm gonna pop my thermals.
Okay. You notice, so as you come down the ramp, I'm assuming you're carrying the Z6.
Correct.
As you come down the ramp, you notice that there is various heat signatures, but it's like machines on the wall. It's not
Machines
droids.
on the wall or robots?
Like
oh,
panels on the wall, stuff like that. If there's an electrical current running through something, there is some level of heat in it.
Captain, it appears that the hangar is still somewhat powered.
That's good. Again, look to repressurize.
Copy. I'm gonna go back up, put the Z6 down right here because it's pretty cumbersome. Pull up my ion rifle and get moving.
And Grog goes with?
I have an ion blaster pistol.
Okay. So, you guys step off the boarding ramp and begin moving towards the actual door that goes into the station.
Yeah.
What's next?
I guess if we get to the door, we can try and see if Grohl can repressurize the hangar.
There's a control console next to the doorway.
All right. Does he need help up?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, also, get lights on. Like, realistically.
That is a secondary priority. So I'm gonna, once we get to the thing, I'm gonna... Is the door shut?
The door between the hangar and the rest of the...
Station.
No.
Yeah.
It's wide
No.
open.
Alright, I'm gonna peek through and look both ways to see if there's any droids down either way.
Roll a perception check.
I get
One
a
or
plus.
two?
What?
1 or 2? That's the real question.
1 or 2 what?
Perception checks.
Oh.
Because you're looking 2 different ways.
I'll just do it as one check.
Yeah, I figured.
So I get a +4 in total. No. Get a +4 plus whatever my base bonus is, because the multi-spectrum searchlight is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 13, 14, 15. Nope. It's not my roll. 17 plus 15. I assume I see through the walls.
You look around. Doesn't seem to be any droids.
We are clear here. Then I'll step back and hold Grohl up to the thing.
Okay. What are you going to do first, Carl?
Repressurize?
Okay. You take a few minutes, and you reactivate the force field generator, which pressurizes the hangar. And after a moment, you guys hear the buzz of the force field generators. Goes up, no problem.
It's probably going to take a hot minute for the room to repressurize. Was this the only hangar?
No, there's several of them.
There's several of them? Okay, so we're probably going to have to shut a few doors to repressurize this room.
There are 2 doors into this room, not including the actual main hangar entry.
Okay. Remain here. I am going to go scout those other 2, or that other entrance. So I'm going to go to the other entrance and perception it.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Droids.
Okay.
Uh, 17 plus 15 again.
Okay.
Jeez.
No droids?
Somehow, some way, this dice has an air bubble in it, I swear.
No droids.
No droids. Alright, I'm gonna shut this door.
Okay. Shuts very quickly.
The immediate perimeter is clear. However, the room is still not fully pressurized.
Grawl, you look at the systems. The life support systems aren't even attempting to pressurize the hangar right now.
Huh. Life support isn't attempting to pressurize the area.
That is quite strange.
Yeah?
Are you able to force it? Is he able to force it?
He can, I mean, if he looks in the system, he'll find the system is actually disabled. Life support in this area has been turned off.
No. Looks like it's turned off in the area.
I see. We may have to restart it manually.
I'm sorry, I'm not being particularly clear. You can turn it back on from the console.
Oh.
It's just been essentially there's an on-off switch on the console, and somebody has turned it to off.
God damn it.
Oh.
I'm a dumb.
Okay.
It's the whole.
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Turning it
I
on
was,
and off again.
this is one of those situations of my lack of explanation is making things sound much more complicated than they actually are.
Okay. Turn it on. Let's go.
Okay. You guys can hear the oxygenation systems begin to start pumping oxygen in the hangar. However, you've only shut one of the two doors.
The other one, the open door is the one next to Grawl. I don't know why I didn't shut that one. Okay.
So as
Grawl.
as oxygen starts pumping in, Grawl, like if there's anything dangling off your suit, it kind of starts blowing towards the door.
Gonna shut the door.
That's about right.
Door shuts and you can see the hangar. The oxygen levels begin to increase. But based off of the size of the hangar, it'll take about 25 minutes for full oxygen.
Oh shit, I just realized once we open this door, the differential pressure is gonna blow the air into the next corridor.
You know, honestly, all of this just reminds me of a Door Monster video, a very old one.
Yeah, the
doors.
FTL.
Yeah.
Open the doors.
Whoever controls the doors controls space.
Yay, differential pressure, I love it.
Can I tell the station to close all the other doors from here?
What doors are you trying to close?
All the station doors.
So you can access
Many as I can control.
You can access the hangar areas. You can't access anything beyond that.
Yeah,
However, you do see you have access to all of the force field generators for the hangars.
Oh. Let's activate the force fields for all the hangars.
Okay. You activate all the force fields, and after a moment, for a good chunk of the station, you are starting to see oxygen levels rise.
Cool.
Yay.
They will probably not appreciate that.
Nah, but what are they gonna do about it?
Shut off the pressurization, and possibly open the force field, sending
Yeah,
us
but
into space,
Yeah, but you can shut them off, right?
presumably.
All right, gents. Unless you have any argument, I think we're going to cut it off here.
No, that
Yeah.
seems fine.
That's
I'm glad with
perfectly
that.
fine.
By the way, Audie, I don't know if you've seen this video, but yeah, it's basically today's session in a nutshell.
Send it to me and
Why
I'll take a
didn't
look at
you-
it later.
Why
I
didn't
linked it
you
in the game chat.
I just
Okay.
realized something, guys. Why didn't we get the fucking floor plan from Gardula?
I don't know.
That-
Never asked.
That's a good question.
It didn't occur to me, okay? I'm sorry.
We are geniuses.
As a side note, you did.
Oh,
we
we
did?
did?
Okay.
Yeah.
You did?
Well, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like that's something I would have asked about.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's in like a data package I'm looking through at the moment.
Probably.
Also, Audie, am I able to use the ship sensors to monitor their progress?
You can, I mean, yeah, but right now you know they're just in the same hangar, but you can also detect that all the hangars which were wide fucking open, the
Force fields?
force fields that kept oxygen in the hangars have reactivated, and all of the hangars are
Yay.
beginning to pressurize again.
Yay. That's good.
Awesome.
Hey DJ, yeah, you unfortunately you got here right at the end tonight.
Ah, it sucks. Have fun watching the VOD, it's pretty good.
I
Hey,
assume
DJ.
we turn on the lights for the hangar at least.
You haven't yet,
Yeah.
but you can, yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay, so
Welcome to Star Wars D&D. On this episode, HK throws Grawl out of a fucking window, nearly kills everyone, and calls an astromech a bitch. Top Gear theme.
I mean, this is literally just the whole, Yeah, that stuff plus the FTL thing of whoever controls the doors controls space.
So we will pick this up next week.
Yep. Sounds good.
So long as we don't have any issues. You guys
Shouldn't.
know. You guys know Rule 0.
Yep.
For those who are new, Rule 0: if there is something going on in the real world, no game. Life always comes first. So, meanwhile, I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. Well, you probably want to see my face before which means I am going to. We're going to finish up here, and I'm going to raid out to one of our friends, and then I'll probably have to raid and run from them, but we'll send you over to say hi to one of the streams that I am friendly with, and we will go from there. Wait a second. Did they... Oh, don't tell me they stopped. Oh,
Oof.
this is gonna look... This is gonna be...
Ouch.
Okay, they haven't. Good. So, we're going to go raid our friend the Dragon's Rose. So, for those who are watching, thank you so much for coming out. I will see you hopefully on Sunday. Other than that, have a good night, everybody. See you next time.
Have a good night, Audie.
Have a good night.
Good night.